Uh, Hello everyone, my name is Suyash, and in this video I'll be going to demonstrate my first project in DevOps. It's Jenkins CI/CD pipeline. It is the first project, but it is quite interesting and unique because I'll be executing this project on my home lab. So I've set up my own home lab instead of using cloud providers like AWS, Azure, GCP. I'll be working with my own PC, my old PC, which I have converted it into the my personal home lab. So as you can see, I have something in this home lab, but we'll start talking about the project first. So what is a typical CI/CD pipeline do or look like? A developer will code something and it will push the code to the GitHub, and the GitHub will pick the code. The webhooks will work at that point and it will send some trigger or something like a notification, we can say, to the Jenkins as the developer pushed something inside the code. Can you please check it? Similarly, but not exactly. Okay, so I'll just show you. Uh, yeah, for the demonstration purposes, I'll just show you. Nothing is working right now. These are some links. This is the code. Okay, I've forked a simple web app Flask from the GitHub from someone MMUM Shad, simple web app Flask. So you can say it's a boilerplate for the Flask application. Okay, then okay, so everything here is not working as of now. So right now we'll see how we can run the project. So I can demonstrate the project, the working project. So we'll just see what is in the Docker PS. None of the containers are working right now. So we'll just see Docker PS-a for the previous running containers. So we have a Jenkins container over here. Okay, so we'll just start the Jenkins. Docker start Jenkins. Okay, and the container has been started. We can see that Docker PS, yes, you can see. So now the container is running on port 8080. Okay, so as I have mentioned in the first part of the video, I'll be working with my home lab. So the home lab will have its own IP address. So from the Tailscale is the application I'm using for the home lab. This is my home lab and the IP of the home lab is this one. Okay, so I'll just go to the, we can also hit this URL, but I'll just show you how we can do that. And port 8080. There you go. You'll have the sign in to the Jenkins, the page. Okay, I'll put admin as a username. Okay, so I've already done the setting up of the Jenkins, so that's why I've saved the command for getting the password of the Jenkins. So I'll just also show you what this command do. It's a typical command to get the password from for the Jenkins console. So docker exec, which means it will go into the container and then execute the this command. So exec this container, the name of the container is Jenkins, so it will mention the Jenkins over here. Then cat the path where Jenkins home, it's the persistent storage, then secrets and initial admin password. If you are logging in into the Jenkins for the first time, then it will show this path on the console itself, but I've already logged in, so that's why I need to get the password again and again. So this is the password. I'll just copy the password and paste it into the Jenkins console. Okay, so here we do have already the web app CI/CD pipeline project. Okay, now there is a concept of uh, the public websites and the private websites. Okay, the private websites are locally hosted websites. So the private websites can't be accessible outside of the private network. If you want to access that private website, the local host website, from your internet, it might work because the Wi-Fi network might be the same. But if you're hitting that website outside of your house or outside of your local area network, then it will not work. The first issue I've got inside this project was I've I had to make this website, the Jenkins console, as I am accessing this website from the public network, the public internet. Okay, so I have to host this website, but I used the Tailscale for my Homelab, and the website is running on the Homelab server. So we can use the funnel. Okay, so Tailscale have their amazing, we can say, the feature as funnel. It will just take the port and make its own public website, but still you can't access that public website outside of your local area network. But for the demonstration purposes, we have to make this website public. I have to put my password. Okay, and now you can see the proxy is on running on the local network as of now, but as a domain name, we can see over here. I'll just copy the domain name, pasted it, and there you go. You have your own publicly hosted, kind of, because you can't directly go on to this domain and access the website. Okay, so I'll just put admin as a username, password, we have got the password already. We'll sign into the Jenkins. Okay, so this was the first part. Now we want to see how the build works. Okay, so we'll demonstrate as per the developer's point of view. That's the important thing right now, because we want to replicate the scenario which happens in the industry. The developer writes the code and pushes into the source code management software, anything like the Bitbucket or the GitHub. Okay, so we'll just log in again into our Homelab. I'll put the password and there you go. Okay, so I have to go inside the my project. This is my project, and I'll just go inside the templates and we will make changes, some changes inside this how are you .html file. Okay, so now I'll just go vim and the name of the file. Okay, now I'll go insert. Hey, I'm good, how about you? Okay, please visit my GitHub profile at Suyesh Gaikwad 9. Okay, so I've made changes as please visit my GitHub profile at Suyesh Gaikwad 9 and some dots and exclamatory mark. Okay, so I'll just save and quit from this vim, and now we will check the git status. And you can see the modified files are howareyu.html. Okay, so I'll just go and commit this changes. So git commit, and we have to give some message over here. So how are you file modified? Okay, and what's this, git commit, and oh, I have to add the okay, I've got the issue. So we need to do git add first. Okay, so changes are modified and we have added the changes. So now if we say git status, then yeah, git knows that we have modified the howareyu.html file. Now we can do the commit part. Okay, so I'll just go git commit -m and howareyu file modified. Okay, now you can see the file one has been changed, one insertion and one deletion. Okay, and we'll push the changes. Now what should happen after we push the changes? We will see that git push origin master. It will ask for my credentials, and don't worry if you see the password, because I'll expire everything as the token after this video. Okay, so now we can see the changes has been pushed to the GitHub. We'll go inside. You can see over here the build has already started. We haven't got into the Jenkins and pushed the build now button manually, but the build has started by itself. Okay, the build is success right now, and what we can see that our website should be visible. So how we can check that the website should be running on the Docker? So previously the Jenkins was only running, but right now the Flask application is also running from last 30 seconds. Okay, so we'll go to port 9090 now to see the website. I can find the IP. This is my IP, and I'll go to this one, port 9090. Okay, you can see that this is the front end. This is the Flask application we have deployed on the Docker. So if we click here to see how I'm doing, okay, can you see the changes? Hey, I'm good, how about you? Please visit my GitHub profile at Suyesh-Gaikwad. dot 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 and exclamatory mark. This was the demonstration, but still we will do another change and we can check the changes again on this website. Okay, so what we can do, welcome to Sayash. Okay, I'll just remove my surname from here and we will put welcome to Sayash's Flask app and first DevOps project. Okay, fair enough. I'll go again inside the terminal. We'll go to index.html, vim index.html, and from here we'll go to this one. Okay, we have made some changes right now, and now git status, the modified file is index.html, but git will not recognize that because we need to use first git add, then git restore, not the git restore but the git add. Okay, so we'll go git add and then we can put the dot as get add everything, or we can just include the index.html file. Okay, it will work same, index.html modified and recognized by the GitHub git, not the GitHub. Okay, then we will commit our changes, git commit, and we have to put some message over here, index.html file modified file. Okay, and we'll commit the changes. Now we have to push our code to the GitHub. We'll say git push origin master because we have the master branch. The username is Swish and the password is this. Okay, again we'll go to the dashboard and see if there is something on the, yeah, we have the 20th build running on our Jenkins. So yeah, you can see console output, the build is success right now, the status it's success. How we can check that? We are on the our website. Now we will reload the website and we should see the surname should be gone from here. Okay, I'll just reload the website. Now you can see the surname is gone, so the changes has been reflected to the website already. Okay, so this was my first project. The uniqueness of this project was like I've not used a single bit of my MacBook or my laptop to do this project. I can I might have installed everything on my laptop and could have run the project, but I've tried to make my own home lab to perform DevOps tasks, DevOps projects, and not to pay a single buck to the not a single penny to the cloud providers. Okay, I might have gone into the cloud providers and do use their services like AWS, Azure, then the GCP. But what I've did is I've used my own PC as my home lab and I can run my own projects for free. Okay, so this was my first project. This video was a bit lengthy, but if you find this project interesting, please do visit the project GitHub repository. And yeah, please let me know if you found anything interesting in this project. Yeah, thank you so much.